Hello again. We are going to continue with our classes, and let's remember something that we studied previously, the phrasal verbs. But at this time we are going to use the separable phrasal verbs with objects. So what is the separable phrasal verbs with objects? First, let's make an overview. What is a phrasal verb? Phrasal verb is a verb that gives you a very specific activity in a description. So you use a normal verb and then a particle, which is not, remember, is not the same as a preposition. Sometimes they are equal, but it's not the same use as a preposition. You have an example there. I usually clean my house on Saturdays. So it is a regular routine of cleaning. But then you say, last Saturday I cleaned up my bedroom and I found my lost shirt. So what it means? That you made some exhaustive cleaning, more than the regular. Probably you pull out something, you put some things up, and then you found your lost shirt. But the other example says, this month I haven't cleaned off the house. So there are lots of things, tons of things we have to remove. So in this is not only an exhaustive cleaning, but it's a deep cleaning, even to remove things. Now in these cases, you notice that there are two parts, the verb and the particle. And we have to remember that these are to be separated. How do we separate this? You got this example. We can turn on the TV after lunch. You see, the TV is the object of our sentence. And we normally can use this in the middle of the verb or after the particle. So it means we can turn on the TV after lunch. We can turn the TV on after lunch. You see, in both sentences, you have either the object of the sentence after the complete verb, or in the second case, in the middle, between the verb and the preposition. But when you use one object pronoun, which refers to the object of my sentence, there is only one position in which we can use it. We can turn it on after lunch. We can turn it on after lunch means that you use it as the pronoun of the sentence only in the middle of the verb, between the verb and the particle. Let's see some more examples. You say, I need to plug my telephone in the computer so that the files can be transferred. Plug in. That's the verb, plug in. In the middle, you're putting the telephone because that's the one that is going to receive the action. If you prefer, you can say, I need to plug in my telephone. So you join the verb, you don't separate the verb, and then you use after the object of the sentence. But if you decide to use a pronoun, so that can be only in the middle. I need to plug it in. It can be only in the middle of the verb. We have to turn the radio down. They are studying. You see, turn the radio down. The radio is in the middle. Or you can say, we have to turn down the radio. You join the verb, put it together, and the radio is in the final part. But if you decide to use it as a pronoun, so in that case you say you have to turn it down. Only the pronoun can be in the middle. That doesn't mean that you have to use only it. You can use you or them or him or her, depending on your sentence. But that's what you have to remember. Only the pronoun can be in the middle of the verb, between the verb and the particle. So either you use one or two or three people or things. If you use the name of the object, it can be in the middle or in the final part. But the pronoun has to be only in the middle of the verb, between the verb and the particle. Thank you very much.